What is up, guys? This is Nate again with Mud Digger Off-Road. We are bringing to you the second video in this small series here on a rear bumper install for the 2007 to 18 Jeep JK and JKUs. First things first, we're going to go ahead and start the removal process of the factory rear bumper. You've got 3 bolts on either side, and then you've got 2 support brackets that you'll see once we get the rear hatch swung open here as well. Now, granted, in this video, we are doing an exhaust replacement as well. So we are swapping out the rear muffler. So if you are just here for the bumper replacement, obviously don't pay too much attention to the bumper. Both can be done without the other. So the new bumper does come with these 2 replacement plates here that slide into the rear of the frame horns. You've got those 3 bolts that hold them in there. Go ahead and snug those guys up, and then you'll be able to kind of get an idea of how the new bumper is going to be lining up. These are those support brackets that I was saying. Those are not going to be necessary for this barricade rear tubular bumper from extreme terrain. So go ahead and get those guys removed. And like I said before, we are also doing the rear muffler replacement as well. So if you are doing a muffler replacement, you've simply got 1 clamp on the exhaust, and then you've got 2 exhaust hangers, and that pipe just comes right out. Go ahead and get your new muffler mounted up in there. And then this is where it does help to have another set of hands as far as putting the tips on and making sure they line up correctly. Go ahead and throw your tips on there. Always make sure you do the clamp first, at least slide it up on that pipe. That way, once you get the tips on there, all you have to do is slide that clamp forward and tighten it down. And having that second set of eyes to line everything up, make sure it's straight up and down and positioned correctly can be important. Now that we've got the exhaust finished up and out of the way, we're going to go ahead and take a look and start lining up our replacement rear bumper on those brackets that we had placed in the frame horns a little bit earlier. And for right now, we're just going to go ahead and stick those bolts in the holes and kind of finger tighten them up, because we are going to have to make some final fine-tune adjustments as far as making sure this bumper is straight. And go ahead and get those bolts snugged down. And this bumper didn't have super great fitment on the factory receiver there, but there just wasn't enough adjustment in the bumper to essentially really clear that receiver. It ended up just barely kissing on the cap this customer had installed in her receiver, but the receiver was still 100% usable with regular hitches. No necessary need for a for a drop or anything like that. Go ahead and close that rear hatch, make sure everything lines up correctly. And this is where we're going to make all of our final adjustments and get everything snugged up. Quick walk around video of that bumper there and a quick exhaust startup.